Hello and welcome to Film Companion South. Today we are going to be talking about 90ml directed by Alagiya Asura. The trailer of the film suggested an unapologetic sleaze fest, but this isn't that film. I was pleasantly surprised. Of course, you do have those titillation scenes, like you have somebody launching into a first night story, or you have this discussion about how lesbians make love. And the crowd around me at the 9 a.m. show, it was a predominantly male crowd. They went wild when these women invaded typical Tamil cinema hero territory and threw themselves a beer and biryani party. The crowd went wilder when Oviya makes an entrance in a short skirt. She plays a free spirit and who doesn't believe in marriage, but the film is remarkably non-judgmental about her. The other more conservative women in the building that she moves into, they don't judge her, and the film doesn't judge her either. They gang up very well. Their rapport looks very real and genuine. These women actually look like a close-knit group, and though they get into booze and weed adventures, these adventures don't define them. Their closeness does. Their willingness to be for each other, be there for each other, that's what defines them. This is what we saw in Veere the Wedding, and this is what sets 90ml apart from something like just being a female version of Trisha, Ilana, Nayanthara, because there is more than just these so-called taboo breaking. Look beyond these jokes and you'll find the scene where these women complained, although in a humorous fashion, you'll find them complaining about breast size. Now, when was the last time you saw a hero complaining about the size of his equipment? So these are the kind of real issues that sometimes find their way into this movie in a way that you don't find in other movies at all. And the very existence of a Tamil film where women acknowledge their sexual needs and are celebrated for it made me feel that all the screaming in the theatre was worthwhile. As always, the writing is the problem. It's very patchy. It cannot decide whether, for instance, to keep Rita as a poster girl, this tough poster girl, or to make her a flesh and blood character, and her decision about her boyfriend, the live-in boyfriend, is terribly random. And several episodes like a shootout on the streets or threatening a man who's taken on a mistress feel very, very gimmicky. But the reason I feel a little fond about this movie is things like the killer twist at the interval and the way this development, which could have been treated in a very sensational way, is handled with just this amount of normalcy. That's when you realize that 90ml is a kind of antidote to the Jyotika kind of female empowerment movie, where we keep hearing about empowerment and self-actualization and realization, all of which are very important things. But so is the freedom for women to live like men do, and very, very few Tamil movies show that. And when I say freedom for women to live as men do, it means even to make the same mistakes that men do. 90ml is entertaining, but it is also flawed, but it opens a door for conversations that are not always easily had. And this makes me want to give it an extra half star. I'm going with 2.5 stars for this film. The full review is up on the Film Companion website. If you like this video, do subscribe to Film Companion South, and see you soon at the movies.